Today we'll see that how we can fill the form for the Louisiana State University graduate program. So first click on create an account. Then enter the email address and first name and the last name. What happens, some people don't have their last name. So in that case, they can put their first name only in place of last name. Then enter your date of birth and continue. Now you must have received the temporary PIN on the email address which you have entered. So enter that temporary PIN here. Then your birth date again, and click on login. Now you need to set the password. So your password must contain at least one letter, one capital letter, one number, and it must be of 12 characters. Click on set password, start new application, select an application type which is fall 2024, and then create application and open application. Now select the admission type on campus, degree type which is doctoral, program which is chemistry PhD, and the semester fall 2024, and then click on continue. Now these are the application instructions. So are you an LSU faculty member? No. Are you an LSU employee? No. Read these instructions carefully and then click on continue. Now personal background information. So choose your prefix. Select the country of your permanent address. Enter the street address, and if mailing address is same as permanent, just click on this. Enter the telephone number and always add the number by adding +91 in the starting. Select the gender, birth country, enter the birth city and the birth region. Select primary country of primary citizenship. If you have dual citizenship, you can select or else leave it blank. Visa type you currently hold, so F1 student visa. Okay, so visa type you currently hold, you can choose none, and intended visa you can select F1 student visa. Race and ethnicity is optional, so you can leave it and then click on continue. Now academic history, so here you need to add the details of your BSc as well as MSc. Click on add institution, enter the name of the institution, enter the city, select the region, month and the year when you have started this program, month and the year when you have completed it, level of study, undergraduate, degree, international degree, month and the year when you have received the degree, enter the major of your degree, GPA you have obtained on the scale of 10. If English was the primary language of instruction, just click on this checkbox. Enter the GPA of your major subject and then upload your BSc transcript. Then click on save. Again click on add institution and add the details of your MSc. So enter the name of the institution. Select the country. Enter the city and the region. Select the month and the year when you have started this program. Month and the year when you have completed it. Level of study, graduate. Degree, international degree. Expected month and the year of the degree. Major of your degree. Enter the major of your degree. GPA you have obtained on the scale of 10. If English was the primary language of instruction, click on this checkbox. Enter the GPA of your major subject and upload your MSc transcript. And click on save. Now click on continue. I have attended LSU as an undergraduate student. Select accordingly. I have attended LSU as a degree seeking graduate student. Were you previously enrolled at a degree seeking at LSU? I've been dropped by the LSU graduate school, and then click on continue. Now questions related to the chemistry department. So in this you need to select accordingly. So specialization 1 and the specialization 2. Statement of purpose. In this just check the requirements at what you need to add in the statement of purpose and add that accordingly. After adding, just click on continue. Now here you need to upload your CV. And here a writing sample. Check again your program requirements, what you require to add in this sample, and select accordingly. Now this is the additional material. If you want to add any material, you can add, and if don't, then just leave it and click on continue. Now these questions you have to answer accordingly. So do you wish to be considered? So yes, of course. Does your enrollment depend upon receiving such aid? So no. Do you require funding for graduate school? No. Indicate whether you are self-supporting, require an assistantship. Okay, so you can select need assistantship. Do you have any relevant coursework? So select accordingly. And if you are selecting yes, then you need to provide a summary of your coursework. Do you have any research or the teaching experience? So select accordingly and click on continue. Now test scores. So check the program requirements that whether they require GRE scores or not. If they require, you need to add that. And if they don't require, then you can add the details of any of the English proficiency tests which you have taken. So click on add test. Select the type of the test, subtype of the test date. Enter the total score which you have obtained and the score which you have obtained in each of the domain. And click on save. If you have given more than one English proficiency test, you can enter the details and then click on continue. Now employment, if you have worked anywhere, you can add the details here and then click on continue. Does your employer participate in a tuition reimbursement program? So no. How are you funding your education? So you can select the appropriate option and then click on continue. Now residency. So I'm a Louisiana resident. No. Are you currently a full-time LSU employee? No. Then have you ever been domiciled in the state of Louisiana? Select accordingly. Have you been enrolled in a Louisiana post-secondary? No. Have you abandoned all prior domiciles? So you can select accordingly. From what high school did you graduate? So you need to enter the name of your grade 12 school. Select the country of your grade 12 and indicate your graduation date of grade 12. Okay. And then click on continue. Now, have you ever been convicted of stalking? No. Do you have any academic or non-academic violations? No. Any academic or non-academic violations that are not resolved? No. Have you ever been suspended from any college or university? No. And then click on continue. Now the recommendations. So check the program requirements at how many recommendations are needed and you can add accordingly. So select the prefix, enter the first name, last name, organization, position or title, relationship, phone number, email address. In this, always choose I waive my right to access this report because your reports and the documents should directly sent to the university, not to someone else. Then enter your full name and click on send to recommender. Again, click on add recommender and add the second one. Choose the prefix, enter the first name, last name, organization, position or title, relationship, phone number, email address. Then again, I waive my right to access this report and the full name in place of signature and click on continue. Now again, add recommender, add the third one. Choose the prefix, enter the first name, last name, organization, position or title, relationship, phone number, email address. Then again, I waive my right to access this report and your full name and click on send to recommender and continue. Now authorization, so I agree and leave that waiver code, leave it blank and then click on continue. Now enter your full name in place of the signature and click on confirm. Now if you are satisfied with the application, so finalize application and pay. Now click on submit payment and after doing the payment you will be done with your application.